Hello everyone, it's Vinny Lehr, and my mission is to get the most helpful, relevant information out to the owners on how to best utilize their timeshares. One of the biggest complaints of timeshare owners is the ever-increasing maintenance fees and what to do about them. There is no easy solution to that, and there are many ways to offset them. And the one I'm going to cover in this video is getting multiple weeks for one, which will ultimately lower your maintenance costs per night of vacation. Think about it, if you could get 2 or 3 weeks of vacation out of 1 week of ownership, how much less would you care about your maintenance costs? Now there are several ways you can get multiple weeks for one, and depending upon which exchange company you are using will depend upon your strategy. If you are using RCI and you are not a points owner with a major developer, you want to book the best week you have access to for a prime holiday and put it into the RCI calculator online to see how many TPU points they will give you for it. If your week lands around the 30 to 60 point category, you have an excellent opportunity to get multiple weeks out of one. Once you have your estimate, you can search for weeks off-season or within 45 days of check-in or in smaller room sizes, and there you will find many weeks for 14 to 20 TPU points at great resorts. This is the most convenient if you can travel within 2 months or go in the off-season, and that'll allow you to get the best resorts possible. If you own points, your best option to get multiple weeks for one is to use the instant exchange method, which is booking weeks within 45 days of check-in with RCI and 60 days or sooner with II as a flex change. These companies have a cancellation percentage on all reservations, and instead of having the room sit empty, they would rather have someone stay there at a discounted amount of credits. The nice thing about these exchanges, if you use them properly, you can use any size room at any type of resort for a third of the amount of credits as a typical exchange. The best strategy for this is to book something in the area you want to go as far out as possible, like 6 months to a year, to ensure you have something. Then when the 45 to 60 day mark comes around, depending upon which company you're working with, call them or go online and see if they have anything else in the area at the same time. If you do, then book the week they have at a third of the credits and get your other credits refunded to you. Have your other points at that point working for you. Another way to get multiple weeks is to use other exchange companies besides Interval and RCI, like the San Francisco Exchange, Dial & Exchange, Platinum Interchange, and others, as oftentimes they have specials, and if you deposit your week far enough out, they will give you a trade week plus 1 or 2 bonus weeks to be used at a later date. Now you still have to pay the exchange fee on the bonus weeks, however, you won't need to use any credits or any of your time, cutting your cost per week dramatically and netting you multiple weeks for one. Another method, if you can travel on shorter notice and off times, is to rent out your prime week in your resort group and then take the money and buy bonus weeks with it, or getaway weeks at a lower price. It may not work for everyone, but I have met a few retirees who have stayed at a resort for a month for only $800. I've also met people who were moving to an area and they needed a place to stay, and they ended up booking 4 or 5 weeks with these bonus weeks and staying at a whole place for a month for less than $1,000. Maintenance fees are ongoing, and they sometimes seem expensive, but I believe with the correct knowledge and techniques, you can vacation more with less money than the people use renting accommodations online at Kayak or Expedia or any of the other sites. The only other way to save your money is to not go, but that shouldn't be an option ever, as there are too many benefits to vacationing, especially in regards to your health. A week of timeshare is definitely cheaper than a week in the hospital. If you need help with any of these techniques, please read our book, Timeshare Insider Tips and Tricks, which is available on Amazon, or our website at mytimeshareinsider.com. Or call us for our concierge services, and we can help do this for you.